Welcome back to the Chartlock Trade Journaling course. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the Insights section and how to use it to improve your trading performance. So the first thing that you're going to see when you enter the Insights section is an overview of your trading performance. More specifically, a graph showing you your net profit and loss over time. If you want to change that graph to show you a different kind of metric, there are widgets below the graph and you just need to click on them. For example, if you want to check out how your profit factor developed over time, just click on the profit factor and you will see it up here. These widgets are not the only ones you can use. If you want to add other ones, you go to Edit Widgets, select Widgets, and just add some of them, whatever you want to do. Click Save, and then you have them here. You can also reorder them, and as I said, just click on one of them, and Chartlock is going to show you the chart up here. Now, if you really want to dig deeper into your trading performance and figure out what factors determine the probabilities of your success, that's what the reports section is for. For example, if you click on reports and strategy, you're going to see all your trading strategies and their performance. You will see how much money you made or lost with them, how many trades you took, what the profit factor was, and your win rate. If you want to see different metrics, you can always change this here. For example, let's say we don't want to see our total net profit loss, but our average net profit loss. We go here, choose average net profit loss per trade, and then it's going to tell you that in this sample set, you made $39.45 on every trade that you took on average for the 1 minute opening range break. If you want to know even more about one specific strategy, you can go to the strategies tab, choose the strategy you want to know about, in this case the 1 minute opening range break, and you will see a chart showing how much money you made and what kind of time trading this strategy. Chartlock will also extrapolate into the future how much you will make if you keep trading this strategy the way you are. It shows you your average expectancy per trade, what percentage of rules you followed overall, how many trades you took, and your net profit and loss. You can also go to rules and show how and see how well you followed which rule. For example, we had the rule that the price needs to be close to VWAP, and we followed it in 20 out of the 25 trades. Under sample sets, you will see your sample sets and how they evolve over time. In this case, we only have one so far. And under trades, you will see every trade taken with the amount of rules followed and the net profit loss with the 1 minute op strategy. And then finally, you can take notes for this strategy. So now let's go back to the Insights section. Below strategy, there's the date and time section where you can check out the time of day, day of week, month of year, how long you held the trades. So for example, if you go to day of week, you will see if there is any special day of the week that you have been particularly successful or particularly bad at trading. In this sample set, it seems like we did the worst on Wednesdays and did the best on Mondays. There are a lot more kinds of reports that you can use. For example, you can check out your tags, the assets you are trading. You can use custom fields, which we are going to do in a minute. You can check out how the fundamentals of your traded assets determine your probabilities, and also technical aspects. And if you don't find what you want inside of all these reports, you can always do your own custom reports and create them with the analytics feature. There are a lot more kinds of reports that you can use regarding your tags, the assets you're trading, custom fields, fundamentals, technicals. And if you don't find what you want in all these reports, you can always create your own ones with custom reports and the analytics feature. And now let's check in our example set of the 1 minute op trades, what would be 2 ideas on how to improve our results. The first one we might have is that we want to trade the 1 minute op only to the short side, not to the long side. The second one is that we want to trade it mainly after hammer candles. So what we need to do is figure out, are we actually better at trading this strategy to the short side than to the long side? And are we actually better at trading this after hammer candles? Does it work better after hammer candles than it does after other types of candles? And for that, we go back to the insights section and click on assets and side. So now we can see for the short side, we made 543 bucks. For the long side, we made 442. We took a similar amount of trades. The profit factor was very similar and the win rate was also pretty similar. So in other words, our first idea was plain wrong. We are not much better trading it to the short side than we are trading it to the long side. The fact that we made a little bit more money to the short side might be because of the fact that we took a few more trades. So to check that, we change from total net profit loss to average net profit loss, and we see that these numbers are very close. The difference between them is not statistically significant at all, so we can already dismiss the first idea and say this strategy is not better to the short side than it is to the long side. The second idea was that we thought that our 1 minute orb work best after hammer candles. So for that, we already created the custom field called type of first candle. So to check out the analysis, we choose this one, and we see that after inverted hammers to the short side and hammers to the long side, we made 772 bucks. After big body candles, we made 384, even though we took more trades. And for other candles, we actually lost. So that means now we can say with certainty that the 1 minute orb actually does work better after hammer candles than it does after big body candles. And after big body candles, it still works better than after other kinds of candles. Obviously, this is not real. These are just example trades. So I can show you how to use ChartLog.